Indirect fire. Fire once there. Fire once there. And then fire there. I assume they're moving in that direction. Alright, shell's going out. Alright, the Shadowhawk is managing to join the party. He's gonna hop down here. Boing. But the Black Knight has crit heatsinks. I mean, yeah, we crit the heatsinks all over the place on the thing. I don't think the Black Knight is going to get up at any time soon. Alright, let's send our Black Knight to go finish off the Tokugawa. So we have completed our rotation. Stands up, moves over, no problem whatsoever. Still haven't managed to kill this other AC-5 turret. I do want it down. Prone going on with a Stalker 3JJ. That's not okay. This AC-20 crew is just going to sit still, and that's going to be the worst possible thing. I need some flamers. Oh, the Victor stood up. Okay. Crap, I can't just stay on top of him though. Alright, Pyro, I'm gonna ask you to do something really cool. So here's the really cool thing. You're gonna hit the booster rockets, you're gonna jump over back of him, you're gonna turn around, and then you're gonna do the whole Omae wa shinderu. You're gonna make sure that you take him out. Best start concentrating down that Highlander. I mean, if you want to try and take Oscar, you could try. But you may want to leave Oscar alone. Oscar is a bit of a grouch. Okay, how do I want to move this Marauder? Like, I know I'm inviting this AC-20 field gunner team to just set up on that street. Because as long as they don't move, they've got two AC-20s which can blast everywhere. But that's going to be painful. I will take his mech though. So you're trying to steal from my villains. Alrighty. I do want to knock out this other. I also got to make sure that I don't cook this mech too much. The archer really can't stand it. How much damage you got? Nothing? Okay, you're going to stand still. Just going to burn a turn. Jaeger is not terrible in melee. I just don't want to put him in melee. And doing that is just going to have him get lit up by literally everybody. So that would be very poor for Jaeger's health. Especially with that open left torso. Well, damaged left torso. Or that gets me there. Showing my left torso to the world, which you don't want to do. We'll go up there, and we'll turn like that. And that'll give us some cover. Please watch where the long-range lands can hit us and don't move there. They keep shooting in from below. They can see pretty much everything they want, unfortunately. They've got this entire access tunnel in through here. So if you want to move into this main street at all, they've got shots on you. In order to avoid them, you're going to have to move way back here. Which, if you want to pull all the way back to the rear of the city, you can do that. But unfortunately, they've got a good angle here. As you can see, if we place up here. Alright. I want to go after the Black Knight, but I don't need to go after the Black Knight, because the odds of him standing up are not good. You can stand next to the two height buildings. Sure, we could do that. We do also get cover from height 1 buildings. Keep that in mind, though. So, we are not safe, but we're not instantly going to die. Still going to get shot by that AC-20, unfortunately, because turning around is not going to help us there. Fortunately, your left arm armor is gone. Ugh. Free until I step out into here, but I'm screwed no matter what I do here. Because if this team sets up, and I believe they will, they've got me from here. That'll force a right side. Yeah, we'll do that. Try and dominate this space. Oh shoot, that was a Battlemaster. Never mind. Space is about to get dominated on us. I need this Black Knight gone. I need this Black Knight very gone. Gallagher, cover us. That'll help a little bit. It's not great, but it is a band-aid on a very negative situation. can see my target here, though. That's the thing. I can continue to see them here as well. I'll have cover as well. I think I'm blocked off from line of sight. Needs a 3. No problem with the PM on that one. Okay. I don't know where Vanguard's going, because I don't want to risk his bird too much. This is me getting cocky if I do that, though. Can we drop a few arty shells on the target beside them? The splash should kill those gunners and damage his mechs. We have thumpers. We have snipers. They have thumpers. So these ballista artillery things right here. These are, of course, snipers. They've got thumper field artillery though. Go to 210 or 2010 or 2011. Oh, here? Because that places you on here where you're going to get annihilated by literally everybody. That's not a good plan. Because that puts us at 1 level, so we're level 1 here. So this is only a level 1 difference right here. So anybody up on this ridge is visible to anybody if you're a mech. Whenever I get cocky, I get cursed with bad rolls. Yeah. So the thing that I'm trying to game out in my head of how much risk I'm willing to take is what that AC-20 team is going to do. Because they control a huge amount of battle space right now. So I need to know what that team is going to plan so that I can plan against that plan and hopefully win. F82. And normal foot platoon rifleman won't care. Push that. Oh, you got up. Good job. Alright, good night. Is it sniper? Still not good splash. It's 10 damage outside the first X. Yep. Forgot the high one. Yeah. Oh, where'd they go? Did they move? They moved! Haha! Okay, they were stupid. They were very stupid, and now I can take advantage of that, because they held a significant portion of this map, and I was very concerned. Alright, so, let's figure out how to get you out of here in the safest way possible. Because as much as I love to wrap around here and try and engage in somebody, or show up right here, which I think I have artillery coming in on this very hex, we're not going to do that. We're going to pull back to the city a bit. Twos, no problem. And Lancelot's going to twist a bit. Pounder is shifting to the side, but he's not going to be able to chase after Brick fast enough. And field artillery thumper splashing on the archer a bit. The ballista is accomplishing nothing. Oh, but this time this ballista managed to land on top of one of their thumpers. Alright, we just counter-battered one of their thumpers. Good job, everybody. So this one is gone. Now we're dealing with only 1 thumper. And then we hold the artillery advantage in this game. 5 going up with me. Seal the field gunners, so I will engage said field gunners. Rid of the ammunition. I don't need you. Jaeger no longer quite holds as much of an important swath as he used to. But it was cool for a little while, but he's done with that. Right side rear armor. And just enough little fires against that, and that'll murder him outright. So, right side. Target the quad medium laser strike. May as well throw in a lucky SRM just to round things out and to make sure he really does die. Looks like we're going to take your head off here. Or at least try to. You need a 10 with that PPC. Yeah, that's not happening. You need a 2 with that because you're not aiming it. We'll fire the medium laser for the 9 and then we'll just spam a whole bunch of missiles at his face and hope that'll cause him to explode. Shoot the artillery on that destroyed thumper on the left side turrets. What, these ones? Okay. Videos? Yes. You have come here to annihilate, hopefully, this victor. We're just gonna lay everything we've got into him, including some fire, just to make sure that he's not feeling happy about it. And an AC-20 should need a 6 to hit. Let's see if we can pull through on that one. I think they're like infantry MGs, can't move and shoot. They can still have their auto rifles. Can't imagine the first person who sees a shadow is gonna go, what the hell are you doing here? Field guns can't move and shoot though. They, like, you can still shoot your auto rifles, but you can't fire the guns that you're towing along with you. Alright, let's make sure that you die. Don't think you have any special anti-infantry weaponry though. Yeah, you're all about that anti-tank work. See anything? Yeah, no. Charger has small lasers. Unfortunately, small lasers are not going to be particularly effective. Target that right side with the small lasers, let it burn. Throw an SRM-6 just for good luck, and be done. And then the Battle Master is going to twist. Twist. There we go. And Battle Master is going to attack the Tokugawa tank standing right at his feet. And PPC, medium laser. That'll work. Which leaves the brick. Unfortunately, I think I'm going to have Brick do other things. Target the foot platoon just to make sure they actually really go down. Double tap with the SRMs. We're +2. It's not great, but I can work with that. And then you are going to target the head. Are you? No, you're not. You switch over to one of your LRMs for some heat control while also not wasting your time. You can leave a head hunter. No. You're going to target the turret and you're going to try and wipe that out with one PPC because you're already on fire. That many mix both LRM should be a nice target of opportunity for Artie. Squeeze the trigger on my own fight. They're stalkers, they won't die to artillery for a long time. Yeah, they're very tough. Wouldn't it be better to stomp the tank? Alright, so enemy stalker managed to open up. They've finally blown the left arm off of the Battle Master, so he's lost one of his PPCs. The Jaeger opens fire and hits the Tokugawa quite a bit. Does not kill him though. I'm a little bit surprised in that. Enemy stalker missing 2 shots. Another enemy stalker nailing with 32 of his missiles onto Kyogre. Sort of whittling him down. Another left arm getting very weak. They seem to enjoy targeting those. Along comes the PM, and the PM opens fire on the Black Knight and blows off the right torso entirely. Still doesn't hit him in the head though. Another set of missiles, another hit into the head. I think, yeah, pilot is down to 5 total hits. 1 more will kill them. And we won't even have to murder it entirely. Onto's heavy tank LRMs opening fire on Kyogre once again. They are burning through the left leg armor now, so that is vulnerable and open. Kyogre's not going to be able to do much more sort of front line. He'll have to hide behind height 1 buildings, but once we take out this Victor, that'll be a lot easier to do. Speaking of said Victor, right torso getting nailed quite heavily, and there goes the ammunition. AC-20 ammo on the Victor explodes, taking the entire mech with it. And that is a significant amount of firepower offline. So that far they've lost their Black Knight and they've lost their Victor. They're down to a Lancelot and a Highlander. Along with the, all of the fire support that Zeus is able to provide. Wouldn't it be better to, it could cause enough damage to cause pilot checks. Or get a lucky headshot. I want the north secured before we should focus. Best to just secure the north and get ourselves some cover from Zeus. Yes. Alright, once again, Zeus opening fire with a ZR large laser, managing to nail the Battle Master in that right arm. Follows up with, finally, his first 40 missile barrage. Left torso on that Battle Master, getting awfully light. The Victor nailing the left leg of the Atlas and taking him off his feet, and down goes Kyogre. Oof, that was a rough shot. Stalker 20C nailing that Victor in the back, but it don't matter no more, because it's already gone into a massive cloud of fire. Secure the north and hide behind the building so Zeus can't hit us, and they're forced to come closer. Okay. 3JJ is opening fire into that foot platoon, managing to burn them down quite a bit, down to 20 men. Tokugawa tank opening fire on the Battle Master, getting center torso armor down to 3. Oof, Battle Master then... Ooh, it's getting worse. Center torso, not quite exposed, but the left torso is. This Battle Master is getting whittled away bit by bit. Charger opens fire on the Tokugawa, finally breaks that thing down, and destroys the tank entirely. That's both Tokugawas gone, I believe. I think. Maybe not. And the AC turret managing to hit the Stalker. Again, another AC turret nailing into Kyogre. Left arm is down to 9 internal structure. Hopefully we can keep that around for a little bit. Other Tokugawa has been made immobile by the twin PPC strike from the Battle Master. He cannot do that anymore. More field gunners missing all over the place. Brick coming along, managing to nail that foot platoon a little bit more. 14 men are left in that. The Archer nailing the Black Knight does not hit the head, although it's down to 3 internal structure remaining on the center torso, so it ain't long for this world. And then the Marauder manages to hit the building once again as we try and whittle it down a bit. Does not accomplish quite what we wanted. And the archer does get hit by the mule, so it is in range. So, Kyogre on the ground, can't really help himself. Battlemaster also falling over, managing to take left torso damage as he does it, but other than that, we're alive. So that's something. Alright, where are we with kicks? Shadowhawk is not a kicky position. No. No. Yes. You're standing on top of the Tokugawa, right? Oh, right, you're laying down. That's why you can punch it. Yes, punch the Tokugawa. That, there's nothing for you to punch over there because it's behind you slightly. You're free, you're free, you're free. And we've damaged it more with its motive systems. Yeah, the Black Knight pilot needs an 11 to wake up. They are not awake. Are we cleaning up Vulcan? There's really only one person who's actually part of Vulcan on the field right now, and that's the Highlander. Everybody else is kind of like Vulcan light. I think I already dropped a shell here, which should kill him. So I will move on. We've asked for artillery to shift over to turrets. So we will fire. And then they're gonna move here and then here, so we're gonna Foya and Foya. Gonna try and bracket him as best as we can. Alright, Shadowhawk. Come on, running on into cover. Fast as you can. Needs a 5 for that turn, and he makes it. You gotta remember, he is not as good as the rest of the people currently on the field, so be careful with those runs. He's from, so less a punch and more of a flail. Alrighty. The Battlemaster really needs to start heading on out of here. Height of these buildings. Height 6. I can hide behind that. Block off most of the lines of sight. Move it! Needs a 4. He's up. Lovely. Jaeger's not in a good position to do much. I don't want to come out of the hiding that we're currently in. This is a 4 and a 2. I can hide behind these two buildings. No, that's a 1. That's a 1. That's height 2. Converting. There's got to be an easier way of making this show up. Height 6. Never mind. Okay, so we can definitely hide behind this building if we so choose. We are trying to push up north. Here, do you have flamers? You do not. Okay, I need flamers. So that's going to be the Stalker PM, which is not here. Okay. So you're out of the fight. You have flamers. You're on the wrong side of the battle. You have flamers. I think that's... Oh, and Kyogre has flamers, but Kyogre literally can't get up anymore. Oh, you can. You just can't move. Got it. Is Kyogre here? Because if so, Kyogre, you need to let me know. Do you want to bail? Because you're going to stand up and then get instantly hit by everybody and their cousin, which is going to knock your mech right back down again. Or you can bail out and save the mech, but you'll be out of it for the rest of the fight. I don't know if that was the number. Just 15 tons short. You need to roll 5s when you try and run around corners. They roll 2s. There's a bit of a difference there. Yeah, I need to know if Kyogre wants to hang around or if Kyogre's bailing. Because he's in trouble. He needs to make up his mind very quickly. I'm actually content with the archer standing here and just accepting fire. One of his legs is gone. If he tries to stand up, he's just going to get knocked over again. So I can get him to his feet, but I can't get him out of here. So I would need another turn before I can start moving, and even that's going to be difficult to pull off. Because I have to get him behind this building. So he needs to stand up and then move next turn. That's not going to happen. He's also moving faster. Yeah. I don't really think that bears too much into things. But yes, technically he does move slightly quicker. I need to figure out which one of you is turning around to fight him. Your armor's breached, yeah, on your left arm, which is your missile arm. And the charger... Your armor's splattered, but it's still very much there. Okay, so the charger's going to engage the Highlander. I just need to, get him to that point. 3JJ also could engage the Highlander. Wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. How's your armor? Right armor is down to 10. I'm getting a little light. All you are is 1 PPC shot away from being exposed. That's expensive. I believe this is a height 6 building. Yeah, it's height 6. It's only CF 23, but it is height 6. So I move over here. I will be hiding from the Highlander for the rest of a little while. The Shadowhawk moves faster, more skid chances, which raises the roll. Does it? I don't recall that, but okay. Alright. Could have you absorb some fire. That might actually be the way to go. Yeah, you're clean. I want a 3 jump movement on this one. That would do. Might be able to absorb some fire, because Gallagher's not answering, so I assume he's not here. Oh, right. He said that he was helping his buddy move, so he might be totally bushwhacked. Jaeger. Tokugawa also needs to be taken care of. And I refuse to leave the Stalker 20C out in the open like this. Bounce him into cover, like so. Oh, foot platoons are pulling back. Okay. No, that's a very open why. Why what? Oh, why did I put him out in the middle where everybody's going to shoot at him? Because right now he's a jump mod 2. And he's totally untouched. That's why. So his mech has no damage. So he needs to start sharing some armor. And he's got a jump mod 2 off of that. It's not ideal, but I want him to draw fire right now. Because I'm going to try and get the Atlas up. The only way the Atlas is getting up is if they don't shoot at him. Get up. Needs an 8. Well, that didn't work. Okay, we're bailing out of the Atlas if we survive this next round. Charger. I do want to fight you, but we're not there yet. The Jaeger's being roughed up a little bit, right? Yeah. I'm at height 1 right now, which gives us a +1 as well as a immunity to leg shots right now, which is helpful. And this little clusterfuck needs to be cleaned out. Then takes all of us. He's cleaning their shooting long range. Yeah, Vanguard, you are over here. We haven't moved you yet. You're still safe, and we're thinking about moving you behind us a height 6 building. So you're gonna be fine. No one's gonna bother you. How's my counterfire? The only one who's currently targeting you is the mule. So you're doing a little bit of work. Or we can let them shoot the crippled mech that they're perfect. While the perfectly fresh Stalker stays fresh. Well, we were trying to get the crippled mech out of there so that he could still contribute to the battle during the cleanup phase. That was the goal. But if you're perfectly fine with leaving Kyogre out to dry, I always kind of figured, though, you were the commander who tried to help everybody. Was I wrong? Clearly. Pull you back there where you can start helping out, cleaning out this infantry back here. Field gun has moved, right? Please tell me it has moved. If it hasn't, then I can't move around that corner. It drove one. Okay, so the field gun has moved. There's an open left arm that I don't want to expose. I should be safely behind most of this, except for the dropships. So I will only be targeted by the dropships long-range weaponry, but I will be showing off my left arm. I don't want that. One of my problems with here, actually, as well. We'll turn to face him and see if we can't break some. And the Charger. Oh, and the Marauder. Yeah, that works for me. That allows him to control this entire street. Well, that's all pulling way back. Oh, how can I say no to that? Falls this building. Height 2, I will be hidden. Hidden, out of range. These turrets will be able to shoot me, though, but that's fine, because the rest of this group shouldn't. I am going to get shot at a lot by the Highlander. We're going to trade fire on this one. Yeah, he dropped down. Center torso is down to 29 internal. If he survives this hit. Oh, the Black Knight got hit by artillery. Pfft, that's unfortunate. Oh no, that's their Black Knight. Never mind. Unfortunately, it didn't actually hit the center torso. So he's still technically alive. Field Gunners AC-20 were also hit by our artillery. Thumper managing to hit the Shadowhawk and the Archer a little bit. And the Ballista firing back. Oh, this was the last 2 rounds of the Thumpers. We will never have to deal with any more of them ever again. Well, one of them. Okay, Shadowhawk is technically in range to help out a little bit. See that? You do not. Okay. See that? You do. Lovely. Jaeger. Oh, you. Yeah, that's not gonna go well for you. I think Oscar may have just killed himself, and I'm a little bit annoyed by that. The AI may have just gotten Oscar dead. Just a parade of death going up a bridge. Yeah. Yeah, that's... Wow. Oh yeah, for sure the Atlas is dead. I'm 90% positive the Atlas is dead here. Yeah, target the Ontos, actually. Fire PPC on. With a pair of alarms. And if you're lucky, you'll kill him. You technically can shoot down here as well. With your one good arm. Get the Ontos. Block by terrain. Oh, we're too low to shoot our... That's unfortunate. Done. You see this? You do. It's the weakness of the Tokugawa. Armor. Left side, which he's vulnerable to. Okay, lovely. Target is left. Fire an AC-20 at it, and then a couple of medium lasers. Throw in a flamer just for the giggles. We'll be fine with that. Sometimes the AI just ignores his death. No, they're supposed to do good stuff. But he couldn't see the Alice behind the charger. Alright. Stalker 3JJ does not actually have a target, so he has moved into a position where the Highlander can't see him. Or where he can't see the Highlander, so it's not all bad, I suppose. But we are going to fire a whole bunch of lasers at some infantry. Because, you know, it needs to be done. This is the charger. Lovely. Alright, time to trade some fire. A lot of fire. I'm even going to throw in the smalls. That's how much I think I can try and hurt him. You have no target, which is perfect. That was exactly the plan. And the Black Knight is going to engage the foot platoon with SRM fire. Could fire an AC-20 into it, but you know, 1 damage wound. Is Zeus Lance within the Union's weapon range? I would imagine so. This is Zeus. This is the Union. So I imagine they're within range. Character is bailing? Yeah, we'll get him out as best we can. If I say let him get closer, let him get into the city so we can move in under the alarms and know the minimum range for Q. Just another thing that. Good, I think. We need some AMS for this fight. Yep. If I can lob one of those cheeky PPCs at Taylor. We'll see. I don't have a target just yet. I'm gonna try and kill this guy though, because he needs to die at this point. Been alive too long. Okay, so Marauder, take a shot. You do not. Can, however, see some infantry. And that's about it. Engage the field gunners with a single PPC shot. Alright, the Highlander does manage to hit the charger with its AC-20, which goes right on up that right arm, critting out the hand and the shoulder off of that one. Stalker 3H, blowing off the left arm of Kyogre, hitting him with only 9 missiles. That was pretty good. 24 internal structure. We've got 2 engine crits already. One more engine crit knocks the mech out. Left torso destroyed. Another gyro crit. 3H, critical hits on heat sinks. We are down to 16 internal structure on the center torso. And there it goes. Double crit on the engine. It's dead, but how dead is dead? 11 internal structure remaining. Jaeger opening fire on that Highlander, managing to hit him a couple of times. Especially with the SRMs. Does beautifully with the SRMs, actually. Ontos shooting at the Stalkers, managing to miss. Stalker PM manages to hit the Ontos and almost damages the motive system, but does not. Once again, Zeus opening fire on Kyogre with his ER large laser. And 5 damage transfers to CT, 5 damage to CT. I don't think he has any CT left. I think we lost Kyogre's mech. In the meantime, the Stalker 20C does manage to nail the Tokugawa and utterly annihilate it, so both tanks are completely off the field. Dual turrets blazing away at this point. And managing to nick all of the Stalkers. Stalker 3JJ opening fire on that foot platoon, bringing them down to 21. C5 managed to deal more damage to that right torso. Hopefully, CT died a while back. I thought it was just the engine. I level up if we don't die. Wait, a non-proto ER large? That's what I've been saying. Why do people not pay attention to the things that I say? AC2 opening fire, and field gunners more AC2s at the Atlas. So, okay, we're eating a whole ton of fire on that one. Unfortunately, they did not shoot at the one that I wanted. And the Black Knight managing to hit that infantry platoon, bring him down to 8 men. Infantry platoon shooting right on back. And then the archer finally hits that Black Knight and blows it completely apart. So their Black Knight is down. Everybody stays standing who's still alive. And other than that, we are okay-ish. Sort of, kind of, maybe. Where are we at? We're at punching levels. So the Highlander actually managed to survive that. I was not quite expecting it. Shadowhawk has nobody to punch. The Atlas has nobody to stomp on anymore. Stalker has nothing to do. Stalker has nothing to do. Nothing to do. Nothing to do. Still free. You do have something to do. Target the field platoon? We cannot. Target the building. Give it does boot. We got nothing. On to round 6. Whew. It's been rough. Bring me toe to toe with the Victor. The Victor's dead. Should be dead. Wasn't it dead? I thought we killed it. Yeah, the Victor's dead. It was already up here. So they still have the Highlander down here and the Lancelot, and that's actually it aside from the infantry up here. So we're currently moving through and clearing out most of that. If I can get the Stalker PM back here, we can barbecue some more foot platoons. Oh yeah, declare initial attack with artillery. So we're just gonna sort of dance around the issue. There. 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 And fire there. A lot of artillery. Victor the pilot? His name is Taylor. Oscar Taylor. Alright, let's not try and walk through buildings that you have no business trying to walk through. It will just be bad. Let's also not move anywhere near there, actually. We gotta pull you back, because you're small, fragile, and 240 missiles striking you in one turn would not go well for you at all. I'll put you up here. You can hang out. Triple threes, and he doesn't quite make it. So you want to go nose to nose with Taylor. Okay. I will try and make that happen. So I need to get you on the move, because I'm not satisfied with where you at. The best way to get over there. That exposes me to this wall, which is dead. Yeah, this should be fine, I think. I think I can actually go up this way. If not, we are going to suffer. Artillery isn't doing anything. Just isn't doing anything. Focus on the mule. Artillery is trying to knock out their artillery. And their artillery has actually caused a little bit of damage all over the place. But sure, I can focus the mule with the artillery in future rounds. Jaeger, where are we moving? Start pushing in this direction. 2 and 2, you can make it. Try. Alright, jump the PM, because I want the PM to be able to engage some foot platoons shortly. Yeah, no point in trying to run that, so we will go for the jump. See if he can't bounce right on over here. Oh, did you move into it? I think he moved into it. This might hurt him a lot. We got one artillery soar. Well, yeah, they're infantry and they're moving and we scatter all over the place. We can only do so much, you know. Didn't go AWOL, just hide in the back. Give me up front, or at least keep me at medium at worst. I'm not gonna have you run through the front of this through 240 missiles. You're going around the back. Mule's large enough to scatter, should be good. And the AC-20 field gun, that was good. I mean, you got the artillery has actually wiped out a couple of things. Several infantry squads have actually died to this artillery already. Now the snipers attack Zeus. Plus it's only Shadowhawk, we got spares. But he might die, and that would be painful. Alright, 20C. I do need to be careful about what can see me, but I think actually that's... I think that's an opening. I mean, aside from the AC-20 field gun team. But I don't think they can see me from that position, unless they all shift on up here to aim down this road. No, that should be covered. I believe I'm covered in that position. Aha! The 5th platoon came out. Where is the Black Knight? Need to hide back here? How tall is this building? It's 6. Perfect. Third. Perfect. And then Charger. Charger. Not happy with that at all. That's not a good idea. And however, push you up. Gets a 4, gets the 4. Charger 3 JJ needs to find somewhere to be. Counter line doesn't seem to be moving much. I mean, it does shift. They're starting to come in over here. It's gonna get pretty painful pretty quickly. Drop the guns on Zeus counter line. They're moving now because they don't have targets down the main street. But you gotta get Vanguard to clear it, unless Vanguard's gone. Vanguard is an overall operational command, as you guys agreed. See if we can't just continue to whittle down these infantry. Eventually they will have to die. We can try and drop some artillery right on here in the next round, but I'm assuming they're going to be well past that. We'll have to see. But they're definitely coming in after us now. So that's going to be very, very unfortunate. I won't die, not reply to me. Interesting. Vanguard wants the mule dead? Yep. Taylor bailed? He hasn't yet, he's still right here. Charger. How many of you are left? 14. Charger's not really designed to kill infantry, unfortunately. He just doesn't have that kind of weaponry. Oh, how tall is this? Height 6. That ought to be perfect at keeping me just out of sight of everybody. Let's see what I can do. Well, I tried baiting him. Didn't work. I will come here and turn and see if we can't get him to come to us. He's just got he has the free movement, so we're kind of limited to what we can order. Shadowhawk drops down, unfortunate, but other than that, everybody else is fine. The fire from the dropships has been minor so far. 14 means only the one gun is working though. Sorry for the constant changes, but drop already ensues. Let's see. Shells dropping down all over the place. Does not manage to hit. Nobody managed to hit everything. We got scatters off board because our artillery is terrible. Needs 14. Yeah, that's one of our bigger problems. Most of our artillery crews can't hit the broadside of the barn. Okay, the Highlander pulled back. Yeah, he's not interested in fighting you. He is interested in his objective, whatever that may be. We're gonna go kill this close-in infantry platoon so I can own the entire territory back here. I don't have enough SRMs in order to murder you effectively. I'm just gonna have to deal with that pain. More field gunners. Fire that PPC. And the LRM-10s. Try and flatten as much of the building as we can. Yeah, still fine. Medium laser, flamer. Actually, I don't think I'm in range for a flamer. Yeah, no we're not. Automatic failure. In that case, I'll double tap you with PPCs. Enjoy. And he pulled back out of range of anybody. Nobody can do anything to him at the moment. And more medium laser buzzsaw on the infantry. That. Charger got right up close. Unfortunately, Charger's the only one who can be targeted by it. At the same time, Charger cannot see the target. It's going to be very unfortunate. And more infantry targets. Finally, of course, Brick is going to throw in against the infantry as well. Just trying to clear this out in the most brute force way possible. Yeah, I figured that might happen. That's not terrible, though. Could have been a lot worse. Bring up my alarms. Possible block by terrain. Okay. You got nothing. And the Marauder will also throw in against the AC2 gunners with a pair of PPC shots. It'll be beautiful. We need to have them force move, so let's call in on Zeus. I don't know what to do anymore. Imagine artillery to do more. Artillery is effective, but artillery can be difficult to work with. Right now, our artillery doesn't have any good people. They're random Hirons, so really, if we wanted to build it like a competent artillery crew, we'd have to like build into that, and we didn't. I said like guard or fire until depleted. I mean, they're going to. They're absolutely going to. All right, Highlander opens fire. Oh wow, so Taylor missing with both of his shots on that one. 6 and a 3, needed 10s. Jaeger opening fire on the infantry and finishes them off with a medium laser. Rather impressive, actually. Lancelot opening fire, manages to get a burn through on the right arm of the archer. 3JJ opening fire on more infantry. That is the second group, so both infantry groups that we were aiming at have been destroyed today. Charger just lost his right arm. Field gunner is opening fire on Charger's left arm now. He's going to be handless very soon. Field gunner is accomplishing a little bit more work. Black Knight, yeah, the infantry platoon's already been wiped out. Marauder hitting the infantry platoon that's wiped out. Charger stays standing. Didn't take too much fire on that one. But other than that, we have mostly owned the up north here. We still have these field gunners to worry about, and we still have this rifle platoon to worry about. But other than that, and you know, the turrets, we are mostly in control of the north now. With the enemy moving in to try and take us